Hello and welcome back to Age of the Ring World Cup. We have gone through the qualifier stage. We are now in round 2. I've got my brothers with me to cast these tournaments. And our first match today is Antarius versus Bumba. Okay then, mate. Who are you going to go for? You've got Antarius or Bumba? What are you going for?
Well, going to go for Antarius. Backed in round 1 against SNES. Bomba, I think, is a wild card. So staying loyal with.
I think he was supposed to play a player called Heads Down, and he either didn't turn up, or there was a no-show, or something happened, or disconnected.
Scared.
Yeah. So Bumba is actually, here's a little fact about Bumba. He's a map designer. So I know. So all the amazing
You should
maps.
know the map.
Yeah. Well, this is original. This is like an original. Although it has been tweaked slightly, but yeah, he makes the most incredible maps that we always comment on, and so yeah, he's amazingly skilled. So let's see how he gets on with Isengard. This is quite a small map, actually. Look at that. Literally, the bases are next door to each other.
We deleted. Sold up already. Yeah.
So that's quite an interesting strategy. It denies eco. Well, no, it doesn't. It denies spellbook points, but I don't know if it's a bit early.
That was quick, wasn't it? That was a quick. Yeah, I don't know. The danger is you run it down. I always end up getting it destroyed, because by the time I actually get back to take it down, it's
too I think in the mod team actually changed. If you start attacking it, so if you hit it once, I think you still get experience. Does that make sense? So whereas Bumba there deleted it before they even got a single hit off. So.
Really? Yeah. But if Eisen get going, they get really tanky, don't they? If it goes the distance, then who's got the better late game? Would you say?
I think Isengard. There's it's just my opinion. People will disagree, but I think Isengard definitely. I think
controversial, mate.
I know. Gondor's like master of it's good at pretty much everything, but it's also not brilliant at anything. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So they're quite an easy
good all rounder.
Yeah, absolutely. They're quite a nice first faction, because most things you try and most army combinations are going to work quite nicely. But equally, they can be quite hard to play well. It's not like it's an easy choice, Gondor. Like to play very well, late game they can sometimes struggle a bit. Gondor, I think, in my opinion.
So they're a bit like Toad from Mario Kart. Going back to my analog SNES reference.
Oh my god, it's so hard. Yeah, absolutely. They are.
Maybe versus Donkey Kong. Good win gets going.
Yeah. No, I think they're more Koopa Trooper. Koopa Trooper's pretty neat, isn't he? Yeah. And quite lethal. Whereas Toad's always nice, doesn't he? Oh, there's a builder kill. That's unbearably bad. Oh. Okay, so we're losing a 97. These don't look like 97 farms from Antarius. He looks like he's maybe gone for a smaller, more protective start, which is interesting. He's definitely better than me, so he probably knows what he's doing. This is fantastic harass going on from both sides.
They're both in each other's base. Am I right? Is that what we're seeing?
Yeah, we've got. They're creeping on they're dropping farms. The eco of Gondor has been really well defeated by Bumba. He springs the white hand to finish off that farm. It's worth it, isn't it, to cut that eco? But is he gonna get it? Oh,
yeah. So who manages?
No, he doesn't.
Who manages their eco better? Do you think? If you're in the sort of attritional, no one's got very many farms. Who would you rather be?
I'd rather be Isengard. Isengard's eco is well known for being very good. But really, there's lots of little tricks you can do with Gondor to boost the eco. So there's the market, but you'd probably see a market mid game rather than this early on in the game. What I love is especially around 2, all the little micromanaging around the map.
Yeah,
they're so good.
Some great great matchups. I've said it before, but they really are. And actually, you know, you actually just feel you're getting better watching good players.
I know.
Probably not true.
Yeah. By association, I just pretend I'm playing. I'm doing so well.
Yeah.
I wonder whether. I mean, this is individual units that are just popping around these little pikes. They're really dominating here and really causing a nuisance. But you know, it seems to be staggered to slow because where did they come from?
He's got it. Yeah.
This is such a close game, but flipping heck. When the games are like this, anything, just the slightest mistake or misclick, can really result in the game loss.
Yeah, it's very tight, isn't it? And actually, you know, both players being really all out aggressive is, you know, you've got hats off to them. Neither one is sort of pulling back, kind of. Yeah, it's just great to watch.
Do you know one thing that's not appeared on the battle from either team? Heroes.
Yeah.
No heroes. So you know, this is interesting. You know, like actually they've both gone. I mean, this is fantastic from Isengard.
Yeah.
Really not letting Antarius have a little break and have some farms.
But then both of the players, I don't know. I reckon their eco must be taking an absolute battering, and so you know. Actually, would you expect to see heroes because they're just ripping down farms all over the map at the moment, aren't they? So they're probably
they're both in survival.
Survival. Yeah.
I mean, this is where you've got two amazing players where they're just absolutely dominating each other, and it's such a close match, you know. And if you look at the radar down the bottom left, they're everywhere. You've got bits at the top right, down the bottom. I think they're struggling to keep two farms each. You know, like as soon as there's a farm, what's happening here? Is it chasing a builder?
So it's looking like both sides' eco's absolutely trashed. That's probably about right, isn't it?
Absolutely. Bumba's. I think Bumba's done the. What would you expect? Really, is what would you think would be the next move to try and break this attritional attack of spam versus spam?
Don't know, me. I mean, it'd be so hard, isn't it? Because the ecos are going to be a massive limiting factor for both sides. I reckon.
I think you need like a different unit, maybe to bring in, maybe entering in some cavalry, because no one's got any pikes. Just there you go.
It's almost like you've watched this before, mate.
No, I haven't. Yeah. That was very good.
I was thinking,
cue.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, cavalry would be nice too, but I was thinking you probably haven't got the cash for it. But there you go. Somebody. And there's a hero. There we are.
Yeah, that's great. It's from Sharku as well. I love the. It's like I just checked the chat to see that Bumble wasn't just in the chat with us. He's just listening. Oh dear. Quick wish for something else, something more substantial. Oh dear. I wish for a Muma kill.
Yeah.
Oh dear. This farm is. This is.
How is it still there? How is it still there?
I know. There we go. We're cooking on gas now. There's a great fight in the woods at the top here. And of course, the map is Fangorn Forest. Which is a classic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But do you know what? Doesn't get played much though. I don't know why.
I think it's sort of quite channeled, isn't it? There's sort of three ways in, pretty much, and
I guess
constrained by the terrain.
Yeah, I don't know whether. I don't know. It's not. Is it symmetrical? I don't know whether the team on the right has more space. I don't know. Or maybe not. It will be balanced because probably. I don't want to criticize the map because Bumba probably built it.
And he's your man for this one, isn't he?
He's my main man.
Your main man.
Win.
Yeah.
He listened. I coached him on the side. I said, build some wargs, and we need a hero. And if he doesn't win, it will be just as much my fault.
Be your fault. Yeah.
For suggesting that he does such a
awful idea.
Sharku's on level 3, so this is looking really great. Really
Is he
dominating
the
it.
hero that we've got out at the moment?
I like the way you're switching sides. You stay with Atarius.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, it's a horrible position to be in, to be absolutely eco annihilated, isn't it? So,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie that although my main man Bumba's got oh my gosh, the level 10, the level 10
that's
summon.
nice to
Game.
see.
That
That is
is
game changing.
that is not nice to see. That is. I don't know. I don't think.
He's going for the farm or the furnace. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he?
I don't think Bumba's got anything that's gonna rival that. And I think that we've seen this strategy before. I think this is so crippling.
Oh, is he going for the fortress? Tell me he's going to take the fortress. Yes.
I don't think though he's going to get.
Where's Sharku? Oh, there's Sharku. What's he doing? He's running the wrong way.
Well, there's some pikes there, man. There's just rough, And also look at all the wargs. We had 2 packs of wargs, and now, God, this is what I said though. Isn't it amazing how quickly the game can turn? Because I was thinking that Bumba was looking pretty dominant.
I agree. He's absolutely taking it on the fortress right now, though, isn't he?
Still no hero.
And it's survived.
I know.
There we go. Well, I wonder how long. What's the cooldown on the castle?
I don't know, but that was a really stressful moment.
Well, he survived. He survived.
Antares has brought his own cavalry out, which is good. And actually, Sharku's level 4 now, so he can armor up his wargs, which is always fun. So I wonder if he's going to sort of introduce that and dominate a bit.
So I wonder, would Antares have done better taking out the barracks and the eco rather than going for the fortress? Because it didn't actually give him very much. Okay, he's put some damage down through the fortress.
Yeah, but, I think hindsight's, as I say, we always say hindsight's a wonderful thing. Well, there's a builder there. Of course. But I think definitely that could have ended the game really. The taking out taking out the barracks and that
it would have really
turned
the taps off, wouldn't it, for the units? And
definitely. Oh, look at this! Is he going to steal the gold? No, he's not. That would have been pretty muggy.
Dirty business. That would have been.
Oh dear. Oh, this. Oh. Now I don't know whether we're going to see this basically won by power points, because I feel like there's a lot more aggression from Antarius. But I might. This is looking rough. This is not looking good. That cavalry can die. Go on, Bumba, get him.
I don't think he's coming home.
It is coming home, because here comes some cavalry. What's he going to do? I don't know what to suggest. I think the fact Bumba's doing and Antarius is doing this with no heroes on the battlefield.
It's a bit of a high risk strategy. I mean, that makes me nervous, really, to be honest. I mean, some people push heroes. You know who you are. But I mean, heroes is equally. I mean, I don't know. It fills me with anxiety.
I think because the thing is, the strategy, I guess, is that if Antarius can survive this, but not Antarius. If Bumba can survive this, he's going to be in a really strong place, because he'll have a high level hero, and Antarius won't. But
and that would be fairly dominant. Yeah,
but that's a big if. Oh my gosh, he's got 15 power points. Yeah, so if you look at the spellbook power, actually Bumba's in the lead by a long way, by 5 spellbook points. He can drop a weather effect, which. Well, that freezing rain, is a big debuff across the whole map. It's a big debuff. So let's see what's going to happen. He's clearing up this top part. This is a weird forward base that's being built by Antarius.
Yeah, it seems like it's cut off. Is it? Is that sort of
a little bit risky strategy?
Yeah,
it's quite. but then maybe that's again just adding to the harass. I mean, Antares played beautifully in the first game, so I'm sure he's going to replicate that now. Okay. Do you know who's there? There's an unknown archer there, but he's an archer hero. Oh dear, Sharku's in trouble. Level 7 Sharku's going to go down. Oh no!
Oh, that's a big old loss, isn't it? Really.
Uglug is on the field, so we replaced Sharku with a level 1 Uglug, but I'm not sure that's quite a fair trade.
Oh, it's so close, this one, isn't it? It's incredible, really. They'll, you know, just both players are playing phenomenally well.
Yeah, so he's upgraded his clan steeding, which is the posh word for the wildling barracks. He's upgraded that to level 3. So I wonder if that means that Bumba's going to start rolling out axe throwers. Is that his plan, or has he just upgraded it for? Oh yeah, they're already out. To be honest, that is great. They're level 3 axe throwers. Yeah. Oh, level 3. 2 level 3 axe throwers. They are worth keeping alive. I'm a bit. What do you think about the radar and the coverage? I feel like Antarius has just covered that map.
I think he is. Yeah, he sort of looks slightly more like he's in the ascendancy, doesn't he? But you know, it's too early to call because it does sort of swing around quite quickly, doesn't it? And it can change very quickly, really.
Well, the freezing rain has been started, which is good, which just obviously just debuffs and gives a real advantage, but it's been cancelled by westerly winds.
Oh, there you go. Well played.
Yeah, exactly. Completely
anticipated and checked. So does that? So playing a weather effect on a weather effect, do they just cancel out, or is it just the last weather effect that prevails, or how does that one work?
How it works is it's the last weather effect that prevails. So it depends on what that is. Like for example, if it's darkness, all of that would buff all the units of your allies and you, and continue to do so. So yeah, they just cancel each other out, and then the last one that's clicked prevails. But yeah, that's rough for Bumba, and there's a big Gondor army. That's the remainders of the axe throwers. There's something being summoned, and that does not look good.
Ouch. There we are. Now he's back he's on the furnace, isn't he?
I don't know. Isengard's buffed the pikes, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Oh, he's switched back to the fort again.
Oh, goodness me.
Look at the damage those axe throwers are doing to that catapult. That is a lot. They are worth their weight in salt, aren't they?
Oh, look at that. That is a phenomenal defense, really. So again, you know, I mean, it's so tempting to do it, isn't it? Just to go all on the fortress, but
it's not paying off. I think
it's not paying off.
No, I think it's because I don't know if it's this mod or this version, but in one of the versions of the game, it might have been 8.0 actually, you could drop a fort with that catapult. I think it may have been actually this version, because but yeah, so I get the logic. It's good strategy, and if you can defend it, you drop the fort. But yeah, I think you're right, Sam. I think if you take the eco out and drop all those productions are in the same place, and it was doing a bit of
just turn the taps off the production for a while, which would surely be achievable, very achievable. I would have thought, for the catapult.
Yeah, I mean this is a real nasty clump here. Look how he's tucked himself in, he's bunched up, and he's put the horn on, which is going to drop that fort, I think. Well, not the fort, but at least the eco, which is what we've been saying all along, is the crippling blow that's expected. Oh, it's nice. Riders coming in, and I don't see him.
I think. Would you say Antirius looks like he's starting to cover the map a bit more? You know, I think he's in. I would say looks like he's.
Yeah, he's just dominating, really. And he's called it. He's called it.
There we go.
And with Antarius being successful, he's going to go through to play Excelsior in the quarterfinals. Of course, me and my brothers will be there. We'll be casting it, and of course, I hope that you will join us, and we will see you there for the next Cup match.